Good morning and happy Christmas Eve. It's Vlogmas 24. Look at the plant that I put in yesterday. It's grown up straight now. It picked itself up and it's going up straight. There's a good thing, an illustration to picking yourself up and getting on with life. So, one day until Christmas. I'm going to make some coffee. I use drip for my husband and a Keurig for myself. I go up to the second to the last line in here. This isn't a giant pot. The reason I go up to the second to the last line just because I don't want it to get too many grounds in it, and that seems to help. I put in 4 teaspoons of coffee for him. So it's just like that. And in order to keep it from all bouncing around, I just wetted it a little bit. Just like that. Now it's a little bit more stable in the basket. And then I'll put the pieces together. So I take this part and I stick it down in this hole here. There's just that ditch, that divot, whatever you want to call that. Not a ditch. Good job, Kendra. It started with a D. Okay, so I hit that, and then I take this part. I put it right here, and I know I'm in because it's bouncy pouncy. Put the lid on it. Wipe up any extra water that I've made a mess with. And then I plug it in. When I start hearing that noise, that and a buh behind it, I believe that it is starting to bang around in there, so I start a timer for 4 minutes. What time is it? It's 15 till 9. Look how foggy it is out there. The roads are fine now. Well, the main roads are fine. I don't know about like little neighborhoods and stuff. There's lots of deep slush in the driveway. But anyway, the reason I'm showing you this is it's foggy, and it reminded me of then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? So, you know, it's appropriate. A foggy Christmas Eve. Okay, unplugged it, and it's done. 4 minutes. That timer's going to go off like any second now. Now here's mine. I'm going to sit down and gather my final list and decide what I'm doing for Christmas Eve for eats. All done. I'm just going to put some creamer in this and have a seat. If you are new here, welcome, welcome. If you like what you see and you look back a couple of videos and you continue to like what you see, I would love it if you subscribed and became a new friend. I feel like I know so many nice new people through YouTube, and it's a way to socialize without, you know, having to go out in the winter. Is it winter where you are? Oh my word. I'm hearing people say it's still bad where they are, but we've come through the worst of it, I believe. Anyway, if you're not new, welcome back. And this won't be a real long one today. I have so much to do, as do most people, I'm sure. We don't do a huge deal for Christmas, but we do get, you know, family together and have a meal, Christmas Eve and Christmas, you know. So I'm doing the first hors d'oeuvre that I am making, or appetizer, for Christmas Eve, really just snack foods. So that's sausage, cream cheese, cheddar cheese, biscuit mix. I use the Old Bay. And here's the peppers that I cut, and I'm going to stuff them, wrap them in a slice of bacon, and bake them off. Okay, so I just take some of this prepared cream cheese, cheddar cheese, stuffing mix, all of that. And I've emptied out my jalapeno shells. I left the tails on halves. And then, not real tight, but just stuff them in there so that they fill the cavity. And now I've got my bacon out, getting soft enough that I can just grab half slices and wrap each around. Once I do that, I will bake these in the oven and take them over as a you know, a treat, a Christmas Eve treat at my mom's. And that's it. Okay, there was a change in plans. I bought Hill's bacon. I thought I bought Hempler's. It was thick. I thought I bought thin. It was mostly fat. So what I did was, instead of wrapping it around them, I cut meat off, and I've got mostly fat left. I cut the good part off, and I chopped it up, and I put it on top of the sausage that are stuffed in the peppers. So they're on a rack, on a small cookie sheet, and then there's a larger cookie sheet at the bottom just to catch any overflow of oil, so I don't want to smoke us out of the house on Christmas Eve. I don't know why it says end, but I must have accidentally touched the timer. Anyway, I've got it up to, I think I put 400 or 425, and I'll see how it works at that. I need to make some pinwheel sandwiches, and then I'm done, I think, I need to cut some fruit. I washed up the blueberries. I'm going to take these, and then I cleaned up this, you know, soap and hot water, and I'm going to do the sandwiches on this. I'm not sure what I'm going to put on it, but we will see. Okay, here are the stuffed peppers, and like I said, I had to put the bacon on top because it was way too thick to wrap and not enough. I cut away all the, half of it was a fat layer. Do you ever get bacon like that? And you know, if you're going to fry it, that's fine because it'll release and kind of go away and dissolve. But I didn't want that much grease to dissolve in these, if that makes sense. Anyway, I just heard the pinwheels go off, and I better look at the bottoms. I'm going to give them 4 more minutes. I want them to be more golden on the brown, on the bottom. Okay, these are done. Ouch. I'm just going to wait a few minutes until they, you know, are not so soft and warm, and then I'm going to plate them. And I plated these. Look at what a difference 24 hours has made. You hear that car coming down the road, regular speed down there? Well, I wouldn't call it regular, but it's going a little bit fast. Anyway, the snow is all but gone. The ice is gone. It's about 50 degrees out here, and the wind is blowing in from Hawaii, I'd say. I'm going to say goodbye now. I'm getting ready to be done with all my preps for Christmas Eve. Well, most. And if I haven't told you already, I wish you the best of holiday, and I will see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe not. Have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Merry Christmas.